Over the past 2 weeks, our main task was to test our system in real-life conditions and evaluate how people interact with it. This phase was focused on pilot fieldwork, data collection, and validating our lifecycle model using real citizen experiences. We started by conducting pilot fieldwork in several regions. Our task was to explain the human lifecycle model to citizens, gather their personal stories, and record data about how they experience key life stages from birth to education and to work, and so on. These stories helped us understand how people perceive government services, which institutions they interact with, and where they feel supported, or on the contrary, where there are gaps. A major achievement of this week was the integration of our lifecycle core into a real product, a Telegram bot designed for pregnant women in the Eco-Friend project. This bot uses our knowledge model to guide women through a dynamic questionnaire instead of generic questions. The bot analyzes their answers using NLP and adapts the flow based on their life stage, needs, and risk factors. The idea was to test our life cycle logic performance when interacting with a real target group. The bot collects information about medical support, emotional well-being, access to doctors, family conditions, and more. At the end of the questionnaire, the bot automatically generates a personalized report using our prototype, showing key needs, potential risk, and recommendation aligned with the government support system. This became our first fully working use case where the AI Sana core was applied to a real social problem. After collecting the data, we applied NLP techniques to analyze the responses. We extracted patterns that show what challenges women face throughout pregnancy, from healthcare access and doctor communication to emotional stress, financial difficulties, and lack of information. By the end of the week, we consolidated all findings and prepared the full human life cycle core package, the final report, system architecture, dashboards, and the working prototype. We also prepared regional summaries for Almaty. These summaries show which life stages are most problematic in each region and which government institutions are involved. All this material became part of our final presentation, demonstrating how the life cycle model can be used to understand real citizens and support decision making on a regional level. Thank you for your attention.